Hello guys, welcome to the 11th Java tutorial. In this tutorial I will teach you how to create a graphical user interface in Java. So in this tutorial we will make a frame, we'll make a panel which will hold all the components like button, text boxes and labels. So let's get started. First of all, I've already created a project in NetBeans. So first of all, I will declare some instance variable. Instance variable are the variables which are declared inside the class. So I'll declare a few variables. Private, it will be a frame. To declare a frame, we write JFrame and then the name of the frame. I'll name it F. Okay, and then now it's giving an error message. Is saying that cannot find symbol JFrame. To use graphical interface, to create a graphical user interface, first we need to import few things. Import javax.swing.static and import java.awt.static. This should be enough. You need to import these two libraries to create a graphical user interface. So let's get back to the tutorial. So we declared a frame variable called f. Now we'll declare a panel JPanel p. Panel is something which displays all the components on a frame. Frame is like a window. So now we'll declare our components private JButton b1 and I'll declare the label as well JLabel map. Now we have a frame, we have a panel, we have a button and we have a label. So we just declared them. We did not create these objects yet. So now we'll declare a constructor. Now we'll declare a constructor of the class. Now how to declare a constructor of the class? To declare a constructor, we write public and we type the name of the class and then brackets, then curly brackets. This is how we declared the constructor of the class. So in the constructor we will create another method. We will just give the method name in the constructor. We'll just write GUI. This is the method. We did not create this method, that's why it's showing error here. So if we come out of constructor and then we will declare the method. If you don't know how to declare a method, please watch my previous tutorials. I've shown there how to declare methods. So declare a method, like public void, return type is not going to return anything, and name of the method will be GUI as it is in constructor. Now now we have created a method. In this method we will create our frame and then we will create our panel, we'll create our button and we'll create our label objects. So let's get started. First of all, we'll create frame. So we already declared frame here, it's f. So we will we'll create an object of frame f equal to new JFrame and title of the window we'll write here. I'll write here creativity tuts. Okay, and now frame, we want frame to be visible. Frame.set visible, and in the parentheses we will say true, and f dot set, we need to set the size of our frame. I'll set it 600 by 400, 600 width and 400 height. And now f dot set default close operation JFrame dot exit on close. Now what does this do? When you press the close button on the frame, it will close the program. If you do not write this statement, it will not close your frame. So you need to write this statement f dot set default close operation JFrame dot exit on close. Now we have our frame ready. Now we're gonna create our panel. So we already declared a panel variable which is called p. Now we'll create an object of that one. P equal to new JPanel. Okay. Now we have our JPanel. I will set the background of the panel. Set background. Then in the color dot, I'll make it yellow. Let's make it yellow. So I'll make it yellow. Okay. Now I've set the color. Now we need to add components on this panel. So we've already declared our two components. One is button and one is label. Now we need to create object of these two components. First of all, b1 equal to new JButton. And what do you want to display on the button? I will write it test. Okay. And then label equal to new JLabel. And I want this label to have this is test label. Okay, this is what label will hold. Okay, so we declared our button, declared our label. Now we're gonna add this label on our panel. So our panel is P. So P dot add, and we will write here B1. Then P dot add. We write here lab, which is our label. Now we have added our label and button on panel. Now we're gonna add our panel into the frame. Frame is F dot add and P. Now if we run our program, let's see what has it made. No, it's not doing anything because we did not create an object of test or class in our main. If you do not give anything in the main, program will not do anything, because when we run the program, it will always go straight to the main. If there's nothing in main, it will not display anything. So I'll create an object of my class test, which is holding everything. So new test. So now if we run our program, it should display. Here it is. It is displaying a window. I'll declare move the window here. Yeah, it is displaying the window. Title is creativity tuts, and it is background. It's added the panel on the frame, which color background color is yellow. Added a button and added a label. This button is not doing anything because we did not add any action listeners on this button. I'll make another tutorial on how to add action listeners. So as you see, we have added a panel, but panel is on whole window. Complete window is showing the panel. So if we don't want panel to be on full window, like if we just want panel to be like at the bottom or at the top or the left or the right, we need to set it. So when we adding our panel into frame, we can give another argument like, so we can write here border layout dot south. It will show at the bottom. Now if we run our program, it will show the panel at the bottom of the frame. You see, it's showing a panel at the bottom of the frame instead of showing on full window. It looks much better. So all you gotta do is add border layout dot south. You can add north, east, west, wherever you want your panel to be placed on the frame. So this is how we create a simple graphical user interface, just a frame and panel. We use panel to add components on we use panel to add components on it. If you do not use panel, you won't be able to add components on your frame, because frame will not hold components. Only you need to first add panel, and then you need to add components on the panel, and then you need to add that panel on the frame. You can add multiple panels. I will show in the next video or maybe after that to how to add multiple panels on the frame. So I hope you've learned something. If you have any question, please do send me an email. I might be able to help you. Thanks for watching. Please rate, comments and subscribe, and see you in the next tutorial.